Monks are bringing their art and culture right into our backyard, practically.
Cody is live in Cameron Park with the details. Hey, Cody.
Absolutely. This is absolutely fascinating. But before we get into the depth of what we're talking about here, Shanu just sneezed and we almost had a heart attack. We were like, oh no, the sand's going to go everywhere.
Oh,
the
gosh.
duck's pretty good. So you have a plan. Shanu, explain to the folks what we're looking at right now.
Okay, so now we are making a sand mandala, mandala which means palace of a celestial being. So it is supposed to be in like a divine form. So we are making the sand mandala of Chenrezig, Buddha of compassion. So as you can see the picture of Buddha of compassion here. So we are making as this is supposed to be the palace of a deity. So the deity is inside in the center of the palace. So. And by that way, so there are like many sacred symbols, syllables, which tells about the powers of the deity, qualities of the deity, how he can bless us, how he can bless all living beings. So each and every symbol and syllable has its own sacred meaning.
I came out last week. I was on vacation, and I came out to see you. I think we have the picture at the studio. I have the deity. That's what you started with, right in the center. And you can see how tiny it is to begin with, and all this work has happened in the last week, right?
Yeah.
How many monks have been working on it?
So normally we work 4 monks who work on sand mandala, but here we have got 2 weeks, so we work very slowly. So maybe 2 monks at a time, 1 month at a time we started. But some places we have got only 4 days, so that time you have to work more faster, maybe 2 or 2 or 3, 4 months together we work.
Oh, excellent. Okay,
it depends on the time.
Let's talk about tools. So it makes this fascinating sound, but the little tube, what is that called, and what's the purpose there?
Okay, these are called chakpor. So like you might see, some has a smaller hole like a finer hole, and some has bigger hole. So we put the sand, we dip the sand there, you cannot see, we dip the sand, and we just do like this, vibrate. So if you vibrate fast, more sands come out from the tip, and if you vibrate slowly, less sands come out. So by this way we control the sand with our right hand. So your main hand should be holding this one, which puts the sand coming out, and like if you want to controlling the sand, it depends on this hand. So this is your main hand, you close, as you might see there.
This is fascinating. Now, keep in mind, it is sand, and it's made not to be permanent. So we'll tell you more about that, and they're going to have a ceremony where it's all going to go away. It's absolutely beautiful. Thank you very much, Shanu, for taking some time with us. So we'll show you that process. Maybe I'll try a little sand mandala myself.
I would love to see
They've got
that.
some paper over there. Yeah. And then I'll try not to sneeze or breathe deeply.
Okay.
Back to you guys.
That's you can see that through Saturday. We'll check back with Cody again, see how his compares.
Okay.
See how
We'll
it stacks up.
We'll see.
Network.